Hugs and kisses. Besos y abrazos. Y ustedes se pueden sentar. Ya. Yeah, you made it. We're getting rained on. You can stand a little, maybe more where that cord is. There you go. All right, hugs and kisses to mom and dad. All right, you two. You can look at her a little bit more. We're good? You're ready?
Yeah.
You don't want to run away and elope?
No, I really don't.
Okay. Then I'm going to turn on the mic. Hello. Yay. Thank you first for your patience through this rain. If this is really uncomfortable for you, there are a couple trees maybe providing more shelter around. I think the amplifier will get out there. And if we could just focus for 1 second on asking this blessing of rain to maybe hold off for half an hour. That would be great. Go that way. And you two can kind of look at each other because, you know, y'all are marrying each other and everything.
No big deal.
Yeah.
Just casual.
So, on behalf of Maddie and Ricardo, I welcome you all to this ceremony, honoring their friendship, their love, and their commitment to each other. Quiero darles la bienvenida a nombre de Maddie y Ricardo a esta hermosa celebración del amor, la amistad y el compromiso que existe entre ellos dos. Es un regalo muy especial que estén aquí para celebrar su matrimonio. Ceremonies give us an opportunity to slow things down, honor a transition, feel blissfully alive, a little wet, and then, after the work of ceremony is complete, we celebrate wildly under the tent. Today, we are all so fortunate to be participants in this rite of passage of marriage. By virtue of our gathering, we're calling forth beauty and blessings from the human, natural, and unseen worlds, and creating a palpable feeling of love to support Maddie and Ricardo as they make this passage across this threshold. To get us started, Maddie will share an original song, a gift for Ricardo. And because we're here too, we get to enjoy it as well. It is prime rainbow conditions.
Can you all hear me? Yeah. A little bit if we can. Okay. We have to do a small sound check because we haven't had a chance to do that at all. No, it's okay. Yeah. can all hear me. I still need this a little bit closer, Ben. Sorry. Actually, I think we're just gonna have to go with it. I think we're just gonna go. Yeah. I don't think so. I sing really loud. I just want to say a couple words about this song. It's a surprise for Ricardo. He doesn't know that I've been working on it, or maybe he does. I don't know. But it's just about how scary love can be, and how it causes you to look into parts of yourself that you never knew you had, and kind of walk through that fear to embrace intimacy and love. So, no, please don't. So the song is titled "Looking Into Forever."
standing here
She sang the rain away. Really beautiful. Thank you for starting us off with such grace. So to add to this field of blessing and beauty, I offer this prayer for the great family, adapted by Gary Snyder. Demos gracias a la tierra madre, gratitude to Mother Earth, sailing through night and day, and to her soil, rich, rare, and sweet. Demos gracias a las plantas, gratitude to plants, the sun-facing, light-changing leaf and fine-root hairs, standing still through wind and rain. Their dance is in the flowering spiral grain. Demos gracias al aire, gratitude to air, bearing the soaring swift and silent owl at dawn, breath of our song, clear spirit breeze. Demos gracias a los seres salvajes, gratitude to wild beings like Lily. Our brothers and sisters teaching secrets, freedoms, and ways, who share with us their milk, self-complete, brave, and aware. Demos gracias al agua, gratitude to water, clouds, lakes, rivers, glaciers, holding or releasing, streaming through all, our bodies, salty seas. Demos gracias al sol, gratitude to the sun, blinding, pulsing light through trunks of trees, through mists, warming caves where bears and snakes sleep, the one who wakes us. Demos gracias al gran cielo, gratitude to the great sky, who holds billions of stars and goes yet beyond that, beyond all powers and thoughts, and yet is in within us. So be it. Que así sea. So yeah, let's take a moment to appreciate what has now turned into the absolutely perfect moment for a wedding. Yay! We are so fortunate to spend the day surrounded by such beauty in this home where Maddie grew up, with this amazing, abundant garden behind us. We give thanks for the awareness of our interconnectedness with everything that is, and the forces both seen and unseen that bring us together in community. We give thanks for all the heartfelt moments that move us beyond ourselves. Demos gracias por todos los hermosos lugares y los hermosos momentos que nos llevan más allá de nosotros mismos. We offer blessings to this couple, to their marriage, and to the life they will build together. Pedimos una bendición sobre esta pareja, sobre su matrimonio y la vida que van a compartir. May this ceremony wrap you up in an enduring bubble of love and protection so that you may thrive and create the life of your dreams. Maddie and Ricardo are so grateful you are all here today. You are here as members of their inner circle, the community they chose to bear witness as they share their vows and cross this threshold into marriage. In fact, you are all an essential element of today's festivities, and this wedding day is as much about their connection to you as it is about their connection to each other. Maddie has some special words for her women friends. She says, "The support of the women in my life during this process has meant so much to me. You know who you are. I feel truly blessed with my friends, especially my maid of honor, Anna Marie, who is the closest thing I have to a sister, to Fenella and Ulrika, who came all the way from Vienna and Germany to be here for you, and Adeline, who is my mirror and confidant." And Ricardo says, "A big thank you to my friends who were able to make it out here for this special event. You guys have been there for me since day one, from cracking jokes in class, to playing hooky, to late nights eating cheap Chinese food and playing video games. I'm grateful for your support, and I hope we can build more memories in the years to come, and play more hooky, maybe." Threshold moments Those moments when life changes from being one thing to becoming something wholly new are enriched and magnified by the presence of community. As we experience this beautiful moment together, we might remember to honor our own individual beauty. We might deepen our own capacity to give and receive love. And for this couple, the potency of this ceremony is not only enhanced, but also grounded by your presence and your witnessing and your open-heartedness. So again, thank you all for being here to bless and celebrate this moment with your presence and your participation. Both Maddie and Ricardo have emphasized the love and devotion they have received from their parents. Maddie says her parents have always modeled a functional and loving relationship, and she is so grateful for their help and guidance in her own relationship. They have always supported her in whatever she decided she wanted to do with her life. They see the real Maddie, who she is on the inside. She says her parents are her rock, and she knows she is so lucky to have them in her life. Maddie y Ricardo han hecho hincapié en su gratitud por el amor y el apoyo de sus padres. Ricardo dice que sus padres siempre lo han apoyado en todo lo que quiso hacer. Lo criaron para ser un hombre honesto, respetuoso, disciplinado y con integridad. Siempre estará agradecido por los sacrificios que sus padres hicieron durante los años y por criarlo con tanto amor. In short, parents, you have supported Maddie and Ricardo as they became the radiant man and woman that are standing before you today, able to love one another deeply and to accept love completely. So as Maddie and Ricardo cross this threshold, we acknowledge you for everything you have done, from babyhood to adulthood and all the diapers and throw-ups and spit-ups and whatever in between that helped them arrive at this magical moment in their lives. En este día que Maddie y Ricardo cruzan el umbral del matrimonio, los reconocemos por todo lo que han hecho ustedes, visiblemente y no, para ayudarlos a llegar a este momento tan mágico en su vida. I also want to acknowledge Maddie and Ricardo's ancestors, the thread of the generations that stretches from them to their parents, to their grandparents and beyond. Maddie and Ricardo are standing here as the results of thousands of acts of love and all the hard work of those who came before them. A grandparent's love is like no other, and so we honor Severina Minier and Loretta Stevens, who could not travel to be here, but who are both surely sending their love all the way from New York and Arkansas. We also honor grandparents who have passed. Grandma Barbara, whose presence is deeply felt in today's ceremony through Maddie's beautiful wedding dress and her ring. Additionally, we honor grandparents Lloyd, Norman, and Rosalind, and Maria Dolores Martinez and Asia Consuelo Jerónimo. May these connections be fortified by our mention of them in this space. And if it is at all within the realm of what's possible, may all those whose names we spoke feel us waving to them, sending them a nod of gratitude. The work we are undertaking here echoes the actions of our ancestors and their ancestors who came together in love and kinship. All of us here today are linked together as sacred allies of Ricardo and Maddie. United in this ceremonial moment, we have created a strong circle around these two so that they can share their vows, feeling fully loved and supported. Maddie and Ricardo. There's an ancient Chinese proverb that says, "The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single Facebook friend request." Okay, that might not be the exact translation. It's close. It's close. The truth is that your first step, like that of so many modern loves, was clearly facilitated by Facebook. And fittingly for you two, it was a post about art that ignited your connection, when you both realized you shared admiration for Pierre Auguste Cotte's beautiful painting of springtime love. Perhaps that image of new love worked its way into your psyches, because before too long, you were enjoying your own springtime bliss. From invites to an art show, to invites to Ricardo's art studio, also known as his parents' living room. And even though it was not at all intended, according to Maddie, love began to blossom. Again, with an assist from Facebook, you started chatting constantly and have not stopped chatting constantly for these past 4 years. This wedding today is an exquisite and beautifully choreographed culmination of your first step toward each other. And it's the start of a new journey. Your journey may contain ups and downs, grief and joy, boredom and novelty, moments of celebration and moments of challenge, and possibilities beyond your wildest imaginations. Marriage, like all of life, is unpredictable, like the rain. There are all kinds of variables that you can't know or anticipate. What you can do is find your own unique ways to feed and nurture your connection, to lead with your hearts, to inspire one another, and to actively say yes to your relationship every single day. And alongside your daily yes, you can take to heart this beautiful teaching by Khalil Gibran. You were born together, and together you shall be forevermore. You shall be together when the white wings of death scatter your days. Aye, you shall be together even in the silent memory of God. But let there be spaces in your togetherness, and let the winds of the heavens dance between you. Love one another, but make not a bond of love. Let it rather be a moving sea between the shores of your souls. Fill each other's cup, but drink not from one cup. Give one another of your bread, but eat not from the same loaf. Sing and dance together and be joyous, but let each one of you be alone. Even as the strings of a lute are alone, though they quiver with the same music. Give your hearts, but not into each other's keeping, for only the hand of life can contain your hearts. And stand together, yet not too near together, for the pillars of the temple stand apart, and the oak tree and the cypress grow not in each other's shadow. Here's how you, Ricardo, describe the love that inspires your yes today. These are his words. Maddie is affectionate, supportive, sweet, and emotionally intelligent. One of the reasons we've been successful in our relationship is because she has always stressed the importance of doing one's own emotional work and taking personal responsibility for one's own emotional well-being. I love how unashamedly affectionate Maddie is. Every day she showers me with hugs, kisses, and sweet text messages with too many emojis. We are just as crazy about each other as when we first met over 4 years ago. I love that we turn every seemingly mundane task into fun time. I love our deep conversations about nature, religion, ancient civilizations, consciousness, and every other genre of documentary on Netflix. I look forward to building our lives together as we see fit and not based on external expectations. Our relationship has been such a blessing in my life. She is my best friend, lover, and partner in crime. I'm excited for us to continue to grow together and see what the future has in store as we start our new lives together. And here's how you, Maddie, describe the love that inspires your yes today. There was a lot of exclamation points, but I'm not going to yell. I love how big-hearted Ricardo is. He is so nurturing and patient and kind always. He makes me laugh constantly. I love our inside jokes and how we always have fun together, even if we're just going grocery shopping. I love being his jujitsu dummy. I love when he makes up silly songs. I love that when I'm sad, he comforts me. I love that every week he cooks delicious Dominican food. I love that he lets me be myself and loves me for who I truly am. I love that every time I break through another level of vulnerability and show him another part of myself, he takes a step towards me. He is thoughtful and he is willing to look into his own heart to learn about himself. He is infinitely curious and is always learning new and interesting things. I love our conversations. I love how dedicated he is to his art. He is a constant inspiration to me, and he supports me in making my own art. He makes me grow as a person, and I wouldn't be who I am without him. He helps me be the best version of myself, and I know that spending the rest of my life with him will be a beautiful journey. In just a few moments, your relationship will be transformed into something new. You are bringing forward all that love and history and learning for sure. And you are also bringing your sovereign, independent selves, choosing not to merge, but to unite and to accompany each other on your unique paths. And all that fullness of your relationship is reborn today, both the same as ever and yet totally new, imbued with the magic of this ceremony. So we've almost arrived at the moment where Maddie and Ricardo will share their vows. But before that, we're going to imbue with a little bit more magic. And this time I'm going to ask for your participation. So we're going to take a moment where I'm going to pass their rings to each of you. And I ask you, as you hold on to the rings and pass them, that you speak aloud a one-word wish or blessing, good vibes, good juju for their marriage. If you have a little stage fright, you can hold that thought in your heart and pass it on, but I do encourage you all to participate. We get to turn the spotlight on all of you now. Así que vamos a pasar los anillos a cada uno y pueden decir una palabra de bendición para Maddie y Ricardo para su matrimonio. And I should say, you can say it in español or in inglés, whatever language you choose, or German. So, best man, we're going to put you on the spot, and you're going to start us off. Yeah? And then if you could just, we're going to try and snake up one side and back down the other side.
So we only say the one word?
One word. 1.5. If you will.
Understand.
And speak up so they can hear you.
Love.
Dios lo llene de mucho valor y mucho progreso y que Dios le dé mucha salud y todo lo que
20 words.
Una palabra.
Te pasaste.
Parents are entitled. Parents are entitled.
What about Lily? You have a word? Flexibility.
presence. Comfort.
Peace.
Growth.
Paz.
Fun.
Water. Esperanza y strength.
Fortaleza. Kindness.
Tenacity.
Sensuality. Noise.
Love.
Patient.
Tolerance.
Connection.
Spirit.
Commitment.
Friendship.
Best friend.
Communication.
Education.
Joy.
Clarity.
Silliness.
Collaboration.
Freedom. Beautiful stillness.
Beauty.
Passion.
Laughter. Magic.
Share.
Spontaneity.
Chutzpah.
Generosity.
Forgiveness. Celebration.
Compromise. Humor.
Music.
Patience. Adventure.
Openness.
Joy. Trust. Excitement.
Food.
Creativity. Fun. Sunshine. Oh. What are you? You did a pass, right?
And my wish is that all those wishes and blessings get firmly planted into these rings and that they remind you of the love of your community and who was here supporting you on this day. So come a little closer. Take each other's hands for a moment. So take a moment just before you say your vows to look into each other's eyes and feel all this love and commitment that flows between you and the love and support of your community that flows around you. Let this serve as a call to presence, a time to reflect on everything that has brought you to this threshold moment, a slowing down of this important passage. May you hold this moment as sacred, and may you return to it when you need reminders of the purity of your love and your connection. The oaths you make today are the foundation of a life lived intentionally and with great integrity. These words carry potency and creative power and are the core of your marriage. Knowing what you know about one another and trusting in what has not yet been revealed, are you ready to make your marriage vows to one another? Yes. Yes. 2 yeses. We're moving forward. Who wants to go first? Big question.
Okay.
You go.
I can go. Guys usually go first, right?
It's not fair. You have pockets.
Just hold on. I'm getting the rings ready. So take this moment to get present. A couple deep breaths. Those words to her. I'm just going to hold this like this, and when you're ready,
I am so honored to stand here before you as we make this commitment to each other. The process of crafting this ceremony and celebration has brought me so much clarity about why you are the person with whom I choose to share my life. I choose your affectionate, sweet, and tender-hearted nature, your emotionally mature and empathetic disposition, your fiery passion and mindfulness. I wouldn't trade our moments for anything. Moments like cuddling on the couch and watching Netflix, patiently listening when one of us just needs a shoulder to cry on, and fantasizing about our future together. Or moments like waking up freezing in the middle of the night because you're hogging all the blankets and taking up too much room in the bed. And of course, playfully pestering you in the mornings because I know how irritable you are before you've had your coffee. I choose you because every day you inspire and motivate me to grow and become the best version of myself. Your enduring support means the world to me. You have always believed in my dreams and aspirations, no matter how seemingly crazy or unrealistic. You're my best friend, lover, confidant, peach pie, and partner in crime. I couldn't imagine wanting to share my life with anyone else. In making this commitment to you, I promise to support you in pursuing your dreams and embracing your fears. I promise to always be there for you, to truly listen to you and share in your joys and sorrow. I promise to do my own emotional work so that I may be more present in our relationship. I promise to allow myself to be vulnerable to you, even when it's scary. I promise to allow you to grow and evolve in whatever way is authentic to you. I promise to always make our relationship a priority and to show up and be present even when things are difficult. I promise to love, cherish, and appreciate you and to never take you for granted. I vow to always remember that quality time spent together is precious. In whatever adventures lie ahead, I vow to take turns leading the way, to follow and trust your courage, to receive your comfort, and to reach for your unwavering hand. I vow to offer strength and inspiration, to challenge and encourage you. In light of the vows I have spoken, please wear this ring as a symbol of my devotion and love to you.
Ricardo, I am so honored to stand here before you as we make this commitment to each other. The process of crafting this ceremony and celebration has brought me so much clarity about why you are the person with whom I choose to share my life. The truth is, I'm marrying my best friend. You're the only person who feels like home. You're my confidant, lover, partner in crime, and I love that you always put the toilet seat down. Your determination brings me hope and courage. Your talent and creativity gives me the strength to dive into the choppy waters of my own stormy creativity. Your silliness and humor keeps me laughing every day. I love when you use me as your jujitsu partner and choke me out 3 times before breakfast, which happens like every single day, especially when I haven't had my coffee. I love how you nurture me with your delicious cooking, with your unwavering support, with your big and open heart. You have been steadfast in these tumultuous last few years as I figured myself out, and your solidity has been of more comfort to me than you can ever know. Seriously. You allow me the space to grow and change and flower in my own unique way. I know it is scary and painful sometimes to be vulnerable, but you continually show up in our relationship, and for every step I take toward you, you take one towards me in return until we are pressed, soul against soul, in the perfect dance of separateness and togetherness. I choose to share my life with you because when I imagine all the adventures and shenanigans ahead, all the countries visited, dreams achieved, all the failures, sorrows, and joys, it is with you whom I want to share them. When I picture myself in the hazy future as an old woman, it is your hand that I want to hold. I know I will never find a better man than you, with such honesty, integrity, and spirit. I have found my soulmate in you. It is not a completion, but an enhancement. In making this commitment to you, my love, I promise to support you in pursuing your dreams and in embracing your fears. I promise to always be there for you, to truly listen to you and share in your joys and sorrows. I promise to do my own emotional work so that I can be more present in our relationship. I promise to allow myself to be vulnerable to you, even when it's scary, especially when it's scary. I promise to allow you to grow and evolve in whatever way is authentic to you. I promise to always make our relationship a priority and to show up and be present even when things are difficult. I promise to love, cherish, and appreciate you and to never take you for granted. I vow to always remember that quality time spent together is precious. In whatever adventures lie ahead, I vow to take turns leading the way, to follow and trust your courage, to receive your comfort, and to reach for your unwavering hand. I vow to offer strength and inspiration, to challenge and encourage you. In light of the vows I have spoken, please wear this ring as a symbol of my devotion and love to you.
Hold hands. Stay connected. Maddie and Ricardo. Each threshold we cross in life is a place of beauty and transformation. With the declaring of your intentions and the sharing of your vows and rings, you have now crossed that magical threshold into marriage. Deep gratitude again to this community, to the families, to the friends, and to this amazing setting and that sun that came out, and all the invisible forces that conspired to bring us together in beauty and blessing. Ricardo and Maddie, may you unapologetically live your lives doing what you love. May you be blessed with abundance in all your worldly endeavors, and may your unique version of success come to fruition. May you have copious opportunities for travel and adventure, and wherever you choose to settle, may your home be a place of love, happiness, and true community. May the fire of your love and commitment continue to be a spark for your creativity and artistry, growing brighter day by day. May your dreams always be interconnected and feed each other, such that your personal dreams are always fertile compost for your partner's visions and aspirations. May what is good for you be good for the earth and all her creatures, such that we may all live in a more equitable and sustainable way. May you have long life, sweetness of heart, protection from harm, and infinite causes for thanksgiving. Que tengan larga vida, dulzura del corazón, protección contra daños y causas infinitas para dar gracias. So, with that blessing, and by the power of this communal ceremony, and the power of your own words and declarations, we now joyously recognize you as wife and husband, marido y mujer. Go on, kiss each other, make it official.
Encore!
We'll get that. The work of this wedding ceremony is done, and it's only just begun. I hope you all have a fabulous evening celebrating love in the sunshine. So please join me one last time in cheering on Maddie and Ricardo, the newlyweds.
My heart is a garden with walls so high. The key standing there with sun upon your shoulders, and I am still afraid to love you. Your hands can be shovels. The soil is moist.
Excuse me.
Unearth the hidden key. You know I won't mind, for I have been waiting here so long for you.
So my wish to both of you, both Maddie and Ricardo, is that this day is just the beginning of something fabulous, like what I had with your mom, Karen, and you step through a doorway, and you never know where you're going to head. But life has been fantastic for me, and I truly hope it will be for you as well. And I love you both, and congratulations.
I'm very camera shy, so I don't feel very present at the moment, Maddie and Ricardo, but I just want to tell you how much I love both of you and how impressed I am with how present you are with each other and with yourselves in your lives. It's so uplifting to see the commitment you have to yourselves, to your art, and I just can't get over. I couldn't have chosen a better partner for the daughter that I cherish so much. And I think both of you hit the jackpot. And I hope that you have long lives together. I won't see all of it, and I hope that I'm gonna cry, so I'm gonna stop now, but I love you both. And thank you for creating such an incredible ceremony. I had no idea what you were creating, and it was unbelievable. So thank you for this.
Ricardo Emilio and Maddie, I just want to tell you that I'm very, very proud, very happy for you boys, and about your wedding. I just want you to have a very good communication, love each other the way you do, and just treat each other with kindness, with respect, and with a lot of patience. Okay? I love you, and you know that. I don't have to tell you that. And just be happy. Okay? We both love you. And now, Maddie's parents have a son, and I have an extra daughter. So, bless you both. I love you dearly, and have very, very happy life together. Okay?
Ricardo Emilio, te deseo lo mejor en esta unión matrimonial junto a Maddie. Que Dios te colme a los dos de bendiciones, que siempre luchen juntos para alcanzar mejores metas y que siempre se mantengan unidos, que en la unión está la fuerza, y mucha comunicación, y que me alegro que todo lo que hacen lo hacen juntos, que eso demuestra una unión bien buena entre ustedes y han dado un buen ejemplo para las demás amistades de ustedes en esa ceremonia matrimonial que ustedes hicieron. Así que yo espero que todo marcha bien y que Dios te bendiga en todas las cosas de la vida. Amén.
Y cuando quieras cualquier cosa, claro que no me lo tienes que decir, nada más tienes que llamarme. Te quiero mucho.